My name is Mikell Senger. I'm Senior Project Manager at S&A Displays, and I was the lead PM at Lucas Oil Stadium. Part of our contract was the marquee signs. There's a welcome marquee in the northeast section of the stadium grounds, displaying advertisements and announcements. And then the south marquee in the south parking lot was a double-sided billboard. We also had some finer pitch LED displays in the east and west clubs, as well as the ticket windows. Inside the stadium, we obviously have the two main displays. Each one is about 5,000 square feet in a usable digital canvas, upgraded about 20–30% from what was previously there in physical square footage. We also see the Tier 2 ribbons, which are just below the main displays, and in each quadrant, about 100 linear feet for each of them. And then you have, of course, the 360-degree ribbon, the Tier 1 ribbons, which total about 1,700 linear feet of LED. We worked with a local crane rental company, RH Marlin. They're great to work with. We had 2 cranes in here for the install, and we started with the main displays, which were 42 picks in general. So a pick is one single subframe cabinet going up. The previous displays has many more picks, which increased the install time. So one thing about our subframes is that we combine everything into one unit, so it's one pick and it's more efficient, and we can get more picks per day. So the field you see here was completely covered in OmniDeck, and then on top of that we had custom-made oil containment pads, making absolute sure that there would be no damage to the field while we were working on the LED displays. Prior to mobilizing any cranes on site, we obviously want to make sure that we had the right size crane, the right reach, the right radius. So we had to survey everything using a drone. The stadium is a bit deceiving. It doesn't look like the displays are quite as far as they are, but in real life, the reach and the elevation is much different than you would expect. So we had to use special jibs and large cranes to make access to each of these displays work. In order to meet the schedule, we wanted to build both displays at the same time, 2 separate crews, shipped the bottom third of each display together so that they can both start at the same time rather than just building one and then building the other. I don't know if I would have done that in hindsight, but that was the thing about the project, that there were so many different ways to approach all the problems and challenges that we had. Should have, could have, would have. There's so many different options. And ultimately, as a team, we came up with a plan that worked.